Today's topic, 11 health benefits of meditation. The most obvious benefit is that meditation allows you to raise your vibration and to manifest your dreams, especially if you combine meditation with visualization. And that's also why I decided to create the Vibration Rocket program for you. And if you decide to invest in the Vibration Rocket program, you get a 10-minute meditation that you can use every day, or if you want just once, but I think you will want to use it every day. That gives you the opportunity to easily raise your vibration and to just feel amazing and to then as a result manifest your dreams. And if you want to find out more about this incredible program, and yes it really is, then you can click on the link in the description. But even if you say now, no, I don't want to manifest anything, no, even though then I would respond with, what? Why? I don't get it. But anyway, if you decide to say, no, I'm not going to manifest anything, I don't manifest, I hate manifestation, that's all one big BS, then you can still get a lot of benefits from meditation. Yes, you can also get a lot of benefits from manifestation, but now I'm talking about meditation. And the first benefit is that you can reduce your stress level. Meditation reduces stress. And this is the most important change that I made in my life. I can't stress this enough, which is kind of ironic that I say I can't stress this enough, so no pun intended, but I can't stress enough that stress is bad for you. Stress destroys everything. Stress destroys your health, it destroys your focus, it destroys your relationships, and it destroys your vibration, which then leads to you not manifesting the amount of money and the success that you want to manifest, even though you're working harder and harder and harder and harder. And I know that because I've been in this trap. I've done that. I've been in the hamster wheel. I worked 10 to 12 hours every day. I was so exhausted at 5 p.m. that I couldn't even get up from the couch anymore. That used to be my life. And I was earning a little bit of money while I was doing that. And now that I only work 6 hours a day and that I'm meditating 2 to 3 hours a day, now I'm earning way more money because I'm connected to the universe. I'm connected to my inner being. And because I take deliberate action. There's a big difference between taking action for the sake of taking action and taking deliberate action, which is the result of the universe giving you signs, of the universe providing you with synchronicities. But unfortunately, a lot of us, we are so addicted, and I really mean addicted to the hormones of stress, because we've been brought up with it, or we've had past trauma which trapped us in the hormones of stress, which was the case for me with all my heart surgeries. And then we want to stay in that state, which is kind of weird because from a conscious level, we don't want to stay in it. We want to get out. But our subconscious mind plays a trick on us, and it always pushes us back into these emotions of stress. And meditation allows you to slowly but steadily break this vicious cycle. And meditation makes you aware of your emotional state. Most people are numb to their emotional state. That's just how it is. Most people act from a place of trauma, and they don't even know it. And that's what it's been like for me for years. I always ask myself, why do I act the way I act? Why am I, back then I didn't know anything about low level of consciousness and low vibration. But now, when I look back at these experiences, I think to myself, how could I ever act from such a low level of consciousness and in such a low level of vibration? And I was able to do that because I was completely numb and completely blind to my emotional state. I always suppressed my emotions. I didn't cry for 10 years if you think about it. That's insane. And nowadays I'm a very emotional person and I allow myself to experience my emotions. And yes, even though I'm a man, sometimes I cry. And that's healthy because we need to connect to our emotions in order to heal. And that's also why I decided to include a trauma transformation audio course for you if you decide to invest in Vibration Rocket today. Because raising your vibration and overcoming your trauma go hand in hand. And raising your vibration without working on your trauma is often impossible, at least if you have some trauma. But only you can know if there's something or if there's nothing. But most people who I worked with, most people who embark on this spiritual journey, come from a place of trauma, because if you are not suffering, then you're not looking for answers, and you are here because you're looking for answers. And meditation makes you aware of your emotional state. Meditation not only allows you to raise your vibration, it also allows you to connect with yourself, which then allows you to slowly, if you decide to work on it, overcome your trauma and to then eventually manifest your dreams. And meditation makes you quit drinking and smoking. I didn't find any scientific study that proved that it always, or that it in most cases, helps people to quit drinking and smoking, even though there's one point I want to share with you later on in this episode, which is about addiction. But in my experience, a lot of people who start meditating also quit drinking and quit smoking. And I think it's because in general, when you start meditating, because you connect to your inner being, because you become aware of your emotional state, you no longer want to numb yourself. And let's face it, alcohol and cigarettes are ways to numb yourself. And the more health conscious you get and the more you connect with your inner being, the less you want to do that. And meditation leads to more loving thoughts to yourself and to others. And now you might be saying, but you're talking about health benefits. How is that a health benefit? Well, think about the emotional effect that self-hate has on your body. And now think about the effect that self-love has. Self-hate destroys your body. I know that from my own experience. I destroyed my body for years, and I'm still at a point right now that I have to recover from something that I manifested 2 to 3 years ago. Up to about 1 to 2 years ago, I was hating myself. I was hating my life. I was acting out of the emotions of trauma. And if you do that for a very long time, you destroy yourself. But if you shift your focus, then you are healing. Then you are recovering. And that's why it's so important that you meditate, because meditation leads to more loving thoughts to yourself and to others. And then you can develop a true sense of self-love. And meditation improves your sleep. I suffered from insomnia for years, and all these things, anxiety, self-hate, insomnia, they are all related, especially to your stress levels also. They are all related and interconnected. And if you suffer from one of them, there's a very high chance that you also suffer from others. And that's why it's so important that you give meditation a shot. I can't stress it enough. Meditation is so essential. I mean, that's why the main focus of the Vibration Rocket program is the Vibration Rocket meditation. And that's also why the main focus of my money manifestation program, which you can also find if you click on the link in the description and you want to have the opportunity to manifest more money. I also created this program with 6 guided meditations that will help you to raise your vibration to a level where you can become a vibrational match to the money you want to manifest, and how you can then create a new persona of yourself, a new rich and wealthy persona, so that you can manifest more money into your life. So both of my programs that I created for you are based on guided meditations. That's how much I believe in the power of meditation. And the power of meditation has also been proven in a meta-analysis that included nearly 1,300 people. And they found out that meditation has also a positive effect on your anxiety. And the effect was the strongest in those people with the highest levels of anxiety. So if you can't manifest the future that you want, because you're always scared of creating a future that you don't want, which of course will then only create the future that you don't want. Because if you focus on what you don't want, well, the universe gives you what you don't want. And you can break this vicious cycle also with meditation, because when you reduce your anxiety, you automatically improve your positive emotions and you no longer are afraid of the future. And then you can create the future. You can manifest the future you truly want. And meditation helps you to overcome addiction. There's been a study with alcoholics that proved that when you meditate, I think it was for 30 days if I remember it correctly, you have less craving for alcohol. So yes, meditation can also help you to overcome addiction. But I also think that this is closely related to your stress levels, because the more stressed you are and the more anxious you are, the more likely you will be to numb yourself. So you see, all these points are interconnected. And meditation decreases blood pressure. A study discovered that meditation can reduce blood pressure by relaxing the nerve signals that coordinate heart function and blood vessel tension. And for someone like me who has been born with a congenital heart defect, this can save your life. And meditation can heal depression. This has been proven in several studies. And yes, also one of the people who talked about it, a man who I respect very, very much and who I always quote with the famous quote, "Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership," and that's Dr. Joe Dispenza. I think it was in his book, You Are the Placebo, where he talked in the beginning about how people who suffered from depression and who were even on medication didn't need the medication anymore, if I remember it correctly, after meditating for a certain amount of time. And that they could even prove that with brain scans, that these areas of their brain that were responsible for their depression changed and therefore changed their emotional state. And meditation increases your ability to focus. If you, for example, have a very short attention span, then you will have problems when it comes to manifesting your life, especially if you use guided meditations to visualize your future. I mean, I just have to think back to the first time that I meditated. I couldn't do it for 5 minutes. And for a very long time, I actually started a guided meditation that I used that was around 25 minutes. I started it on minute 5 and I ended it on minute 20 because I could not lay down or sit down for 25 minutes and not move and not do anything. That's how much the hormones of stress were tormenting me. And if you then slowly but steadily increase the time you meditate, then you will slowly and steadily also practice to focus. And where focus goes, energy flows. So this then allows you to focus on all the things you want to manifest, instead of focusing on all the things you don't want to manifest, because your stress hormones push you in this direction. And the last health benefit of meditation that I want to share with you is that meditation reduces negative thoughts. A study found that people who completed a meditation exercise experienced fewer negative thoughts in response to viewing negative images compared with those in the control group. And I really thought that this study was the most important study of all. And I shared with you earlier already that it can help you with depression. But now think about this sentence again. Experienced fewer negative thoughts in response to viewing negative images. This doesn't just mean that meditation has the power to raise your vibration and to heal your depression. It also means that you are no longer affected by external circumstances. If you meditate on a regular basis, you might watch the news, even though you shouldn't do it, but let's say a friend of yours watches the news and you just come into the room and you have no other choice. Or a friend of yours tells you about a terrible thing that happened in the world. And while before you started meditating, your whole vibration would have gone down the drain and you would have felt really, really bad. Now you have resilience against these external circumstances, because now you can, just like this study proved, view negative images and still don't feel these negative thoughts in response to these images, which means that you are now free to create your reality and to manifest your dreams, even though the world around you might try to push you in a different direction, but you are strong enough to hold your focus, to focus on the right things, and to follow the principle where focus goes, energy flows. And then you allow your energy to flow in a direction where it allows you to create your dreams. And no matter if you now want to manifest more money, or if you want to raise your vibration in order to manifest whatever you want, you can easily do both with the 2 programs that you find if you click on the links in the description. And both programs are designed with guided meditations, because that's the power of meditation. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.